In today's 26 Minutes Dakar, snow has suspended the rally. We will be trying to get over the Andes Mountains. All the news. In the cars, we've got a resume of what's happened over the last 5 days. All the action in just 5 minutes. And in the bikes, we see the crashes and the spectacular riding from our leading contenders. Dakar inside, and we go on board with some of our drivers, feeling what it's like behind the wheel. And in Dakar Legend, we learn about the first big use of the camion ballet in Algeria. All the news, all the action on this all-new 26 Minutes Dakar. The stage was cancelled. Snow on the Dakar. Conditions that the rally has seen before when it went through Europe before heading to Africa. But on this side of the Atlantic, it wasn't what the organisers or competitors were expecting. At 4 in the afternoon, the Paso San Francisco border crossing at over 4,000 metre in altitude was under snow and shut, making it tricky for us to go over the Andes. 9 o'clock at the Fiamba bivouac, a very special briefing from Etienne Levine, Dakar director.
I won't keep you waiting any longer. The weather conditions are extremely bad here in Fiambala, so you can only imagine what it must be like in the Andes. It isn't l'Alpe d'Huez in the Alps. It's a bit more complicated. You normally should have gone up there very early tomorrow morning with a passage at 4,700 meters. The border crossing has been officially closed by the Chilean authorities tonight, and we consider it's wiser and more responsible to cancel tomorrow's stage and postpone tomorrow's departure to go over the Andes.
A decision that all understood. Indeed, there was not much to be done other than organising a convoy for the Dakar caravan.
Logistics on the Dakar are very tricky, so we have to get the machines again. Getting everyone over the Andes will be the first challenge. We need to do that quickly to be able to then take on the Copiapo dunes.
Time to get some rest, but with some question marks remaining.
I think it's for us maybe 1 day more rest. We try working more in our car. Yeah, but okay, we'll see how it will be.
We'll get the news tomorrow to know if it's possible to go over the Andes. There's some doubt. It'll depend on the Chilean authorities.
Dependiendo un poco de las autoridades chilenas a ver si dan el okay o no.
It's a first on the Dakar. If the two-wheel drive cars have problems, it'll be holiday on ice for us, the bikers. That's also why we come for these rare and unexpected moments. Chile has a fantastic desert, more dunes, the Pacific. I hope the border will be open to rapidly enter Chile.
So one final night in Argentina before crossing to Chile and the terrifying dunes of Copiapo. In Mar del Plata, the bike race was on. First blow went to Chaleco Lopez, back from injury with a bang, top spot for the Chilean. Second went to 2011 Dakar winner Marc Coma. While rival Desprez took it easy and lost nearly 2 minutes. I took my time to warm up. Stage 2 was the first real test, and sand already as we headed to San Rafael. Temperature was scorching. Lopez opened the road and struggled with navigation, eventually being passed by Marc Coma. The Spaniard was stamping his authority on the rally at this very early stage. Yeah, I'm happy my stage was good today. Desprez, however, lost even more time. While Spaniard Juan Barreda was the surprise of the day, in third on his Husqvarna. Day 3 would be a turning point. A navigational mistake cost Comer 13 minutes.
Después intenté atacar para
I tried to
recuperar
attack
tiempo,
to recover time, but it was
sin
16
16
kilometers
de
more
más,
for
es
me,
mucho tiempo y-
and it's a lot of time. Deprez then took the win.
Ouais, ça risque de scorer, ça
It should
risque de
score.
faire une bonne journée pour moi.
And it should be a good day for me. Dutchman Verhoeven took second on his Sherco, while ex-teammate Paulo Concalves took another third for Speedbrain despite this fall. But there were bigger falls to come. Quinn Coddy had been starring in the second Dakar start, but the dangerous stage 3 caught the American out. He was pushing just too hard. A broken shoulder, and he'll have to come back next year. Also eating the dirt, Juan Barreda. So to day 4 and maybe more of the same challenges.
Aujourd'hui, contrôle.
Today I
Contrôle
control.
des caps, contrôle
Control
des
directions,
rivières,
control the
navigation,
rivers,
et surtout.
control navigation. Playing the safe game, Deprez opened the road. No need to push too hard. While Mark Comer was in attacking spirit and claimed his second stage win of the rally.
Un día complicado.
It was a day that was very complicated. Yamaha's Helder Rodriguez moved to third overall despite getting lost in the trees on stage 4. Stage 5. With his rivals opening the road, Deprez calculated his attack, making it 2 stages all to him and Comer. But Mark had some work to do. Second on stage 5, he's now nearly 10 minutes down. No threat from the chasing pack. Once again, it's between KTM and KTM at the top. But the rally's only just really begun. Rodriguez third, Lopez fourth, and Consalves is fifth on his Husqvarna. The 2012 quad race had already started in scrutineering. Too far from the standard models, the ATVs of top rider Lasuek, Sonic and Matashek were not allowed to classify. Leaving Mar del Plata, a surprise winner took the lead. Sergio Lafuente, a former Olympic weightlifter from Uruguay, surprised, dominating the first 2 days. South America is showing more interest each year in quads, and it was another surprise who grabbed win on stage 3. Pablo Sebastian Copetti was punctuated by mechanical problems, which ended his rally 2 kilometers into the next day. Until the 4th stage, the Patronelli brothers have been pretty quiet. The celebrated locals were expected to dominate from the beginning, but both Dakar champions chose not to push on home soil. Marcus grabbed the stage win on stage 4 to keep the media bubbling, but Alejandro has a better overall ranking as they head to Chile. It was relative new boy Thomas Maffei who stole the headlines though. The 28-year-old rider from Buenos Aires is only in his second Dakar and leads by just 35 seconds. It's certainly upsetting the status quo, however, in Argentina. Coming next, we have all the action from the cars over the first 5 days.